All right, ladies and gentlemen and video designers, we're going to learn how to do an all about me video using Clipchamp. Let me show you my version of it to show you how to get all the points, get an A. All right, so you hit go. Okay, so notice that there is music playing. Notice that there's a graphic. Notice that there is your name here in text. You're going to notice that the song fades in and out. Okay, and then there's a little heart transition, right? I can't do a heart. There it is. There's a little heart transition. I thought that was nice. And then you go into so you start off with a picture. The picture could be of you. The picture could be of something else appropriate. And then you go right into the video where you answer the questions. Brian Miller. Okay, so that's what we do. All right, now let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a picture of yourself. So you're going to click over here. You're going to go to camera. You're going to change it to whatever aspect you want. So I am going to go here and I'm going to say, oh, I want it to photo or square or whatever it is. Okay. So then you're going to take the picture. That was a beautiful one. Okay. Then you're going to go to the video and you're going to same thing. You're going to set it up whatever aspect ratio you want. You're going to hit record over here and then you're going to answer the questions. Where'd all my questions go? I had all the questions set up over here. Oh, anyway, so you're going to say your name, and then you're going to go through and answer all the questions, and you're going to do that upbeat, and you're going to do it thoroughly, and so on and so forth, just like it says on the scoring guide. All right, so now that I'm done with this video, I'm going to hit pause, okay? And if you come down here, files, you might have to go over here to find it, but I don't know. Anyway, if you go over here to files, you're going to come over here, and you're going to see all of them, and I want you to rename them with names that make sense. Okay, so we're going to hit rename, and you're going to call it all about me, or put your name. Okay, so there's the all about you picture image, and then here's the here's this image. We're gonna rename that as well. Something like that, whatever you want to call it, just something that makes sense. Okay, so now we've recorded our video, taken our picture, and we've renamed them. Okay, and so let's see here, what's next? Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Clipchamp. Okay, and there it is, Clipchamp. You're going to click on here, and then you're going to log in as you using your Google sign in. So you want to make sure that this is you. Let's see, I'm on a Chromebook, and I've never used Chromebooks. Okay, so that is me. So you want to make sure this is you, otherwise you're going to lose all your work. All right, so we're going to go ahead and you're going to try it for free. And you're going to sign in with your Google Drive. Okay. Oops. Okay, so you're going to sign in. Oh, I didn't give me I don't know what I clicked. Anyway, if you can't sign in, make sure you're just signing in with your school Gmail account. And then you're going to go here and you're going to create a new video. Okay, and then you want to drag and drop your media in here so you can use it. So you're going to find your files and folders here. Mine are here. You might have to poke around here to find them. So we're going to click there, and then we're going to drag in that selfie. And you're going to also drag in the video. Okay. And then, did it go? I don't know if that one went. There it goes. Okay, so I'm going to drag the selfie here to the timeline first. And right now it's about 5 seconds. So hit play and see if you like that. I'm going to shorten mine down because I don't want it to be super boring. So I think like 3 seconds is plenty. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little text over it. Or no, I'm going to click on text. and I'm going to choose a text that I like. Okay, so I'm going to do groovy. I'm going to drag that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here, click on text, and we match your media, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to click on text, and that's going to allow me to edit the text. And so I'm going to say hi. Okay, and it looks like it's too big to fit on the picture, so I'm gonna click right here, hit enter, do it on 2 lines, and let's drag it up here, see if you can see it. Doesn't appear to be showing. Let's see if we can change the color. Select all that, and I'm going to change it to black. And it's not showing because we're too early. Oh, what just happened? It wasn't showing because we were too early. So like right at the beginning, it doesn't show but then when you move, then it shows up. Okay, so we can click on this, and we can, I don't know what it's doing right now, and then we can move the text wherever we want. And if we needed to, we can put it on 2 lines, but I think that works fine. And we can come down here and change the color and so on and so forth. All right, so we've got that. Now the problem is it hangs over the edge. We'll fix that later, actually. We'll fix that later. All right, so we're going to go to your media, and we're going to go to the video, and we're going to drag it right next to it on the timeline. And let's say I did something like this, and there's a big gap. I can click on the gap and hit delete this gap. Anyway, okay, so there's that. Okay, and so now what's going to happen is when I get over to the video, I'm going to have that text on top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my scrub head and stick it right there, and I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to say split that, and then I'm going to delete this. Okay, and so then the next thing is I'm going to add some transitions. So I'm going to go, well, no, let's add some music. So I'm going to go to music and effects, and I'm going to find, I want something happy. So I'm going to drag this happy free, it's a freebie. So I'm going to drag it on top here. Is it going to let me? Nope. Let's try it again. There we go. So drag that onto the timeline. Do the same thing. We're gonna split that right here, so it doesn't play over me talking. And then I'm gonna delete this part. Okay, and then if you're gonna click over, you're gonna click on it, make sure you're working on the sound, and then you're gonna come over here. You can adjust the volume if you want, and then we want it to fade in and out. So we're again, make sure we're clicked on it. Click on fade, and then make it fade in at least 5.5 half a second, and we'll have it fade out. All right, and so then we have our sound effect or our song. My name is Brian. Okay, so now we can add transitions. So we click on the transitions, and then you can add whatever transition you want. See what pops up here. So on this one, I'm just going to do a tasteful crossfade. So I'm going to drag that between them. So it's going to fade between the two. And let's see what that looks like. It's going to take time to render it. It'll look good. It'll look better when we're done. Okay, and then finally, we're going to add a graphic. And I am going to add this one. I'm going to drag it further back. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab my scrub head right to where this ends. Split it. Delete this one. And let's see what it looks like here. All right, so this thing. Let's move it like that. All right, and so I think we got everything on the scoring guide. Let's take a look at it from the beginning and see what we got.
My name is Brian Miller.
Okay, it's a little choppy on the Chromebook, but when we export it, it'll be fine. All right, so speaking of exporting it, oh wait, before we export it, we got to give it a good name. Okay, so now we're gonna export it, and we're gonna say 720 is fine. It doesn't have to be amazing. If you want it to be bigger, you can. You can export it however you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it to, I think I'm probably going to have you save it to your Google Drive. Okay, so, or you could save it to YouTube for bonus points. And then the other thing I want you to do is create a video link. And this is what you're going to turn into Google Classroom. So when you go to the assignment in Google Classroom, I'll show you how to do that individually, or we'll do it as a group. But basically, you figure out how to paste that link into it and turn it in. So you're going to create the video link, and you're going to copy that link, and then that's what you're going to turn into Google Classroom. Okie doke. I think that's it. Thank you guys for being patient with my slow Chromebook using ways.